Hi, everybody. My name is Grace DawTyne. I'm a licensed clinical social worker with KSB's Outpatient and Behavioral Health. Myself and our social work intern, Emily, have come here to talk to you guys about navigating holiday stress since the holidays are just right around the corner. Having a okay. So, a lot of our stress during the holidays can come from the shoulds or expectations of what the holidays should look like, how we should feel, and what we should be doing to celebrate. There's cultural expectation that the holiday season brings joy and cheer to everyone, but that always isn't really realistic because there's a lot of obligations at the end of the year that can bring some unwanted stress and depression in time meant for happiness. And so that's something really not to overlook, and we just need to check in with ourselves during this time. Students are finishing finals, adults are frantically balancing time off from work with affording travel plans and gifts. Everyone is concerned about the weather, and many are fighting off illnesses. We're switching. And now Emily Adams will be giving you some more insight on research and statistics for this time of year.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Emily. Oh, we didn't switch the slide. I'm sorry.
Okay, so just pause and then you can switch the slide.
Okay. So it's still recording. He'll pause it and then I'll switch. Hi, everyone. I'm Emily. Some research we did for this presentation, we found a National Alliance on Mental Illness study that showed that 64% of people with mental illness report the holidays can make their conditions worse. So I'll just run through some of their responses here. 68% of people reported feeling financially strained during the holidays. 66% of people experienced loneliness. 63% felt too much pressure during this time. 57% of respondents experienced unrealistic expectations. 55% found themselves remembering happier times in the past compared to what they were experiencing in the present. And 50% were unable to be with loved ones. So there are other holiday stressors that may come up during this time. Seasonal affective disorder. We see this as mental health professionals. It's a type of depression that specifically happens during the end of the year when the weather gets colder, there's less sunshine. This tends to make our depression worse for some people. So some may be experiencing that. Also, some people may be experiencing grief and loss because they have just recently lost a family member, someone close to them. So the holidays may be extra hard due to that loss. A lot of times people stress about seeing their family, maybe because there are unresolved conflicts or bad memories there. That can bring extra stress as well. And lastly, financial stress. Everyone feels obligated to buy gifts, and then there's affording travel plans, and it can really just all build up to be very overwhelming. Oh, no, not yet. Okay, I'm going to restart this slide. So I'm just going to wait a couple seconds and then get into it. Okay, so we have come up with a couple ways to help people cope during the holidays. Um, the first way would be to show patience and set boundaries with your loved ones in advance of what you're comfortable with, what you can manage during this time. Um, Also, try to create new memories instead of comparing maybe your past experiences to what you're experiencing now. Um, that may help with feelings of loneliness as well. Try to make new connections. Um, I'm going to restart this one. Okay, so we have come up with a couple different ways of how to cope with holiday stress. The first suggestion would be to show patience with your family and set boundaries with them ahead of time of what you're comfortable with to help protect your stress level. Another suggestion would be to create new memories instead of reliving old ones. We might be stuck in the past, thinking about happier times when it would really help our mood to try to focus on the present moment and what we're experiencing now. Um, Also, it's important to keep your expectations low. You may not feel up to celebrating. You may not have this holiday cheer that everyone around you seems to be showing, and that's okay. Just practicing acceptance of that. And daily gratitude, just going through a small list of things that you're thankful for during this time. Um, I have good health, I have family, I have some delicious food to eat and look forward to. These are small things that will create more positive emotions. Um, Another suggestion would be to choose helpful thoughts to manage your stress rather than extreme or emotional thinking. This is tough to can choose more helpful thoughts that are more rational, less impulsive. Then this will also help manage our stress as we're navigating all of these obligations. Um, Also, it's important to make choices that align with our values. So don't force yourself to do something that you don't want to do during this time. Um, and it's important to practice acceptance